think it's like when Matt doesn't like something and you do, it is just like almost easier to be like, yeah, man, it's good. Like, he is so awful.
Are you pushy?
It.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll make fun of them for it. It's just because the hobby's very objective. So it's like if we don't hear the same, then
someone's
you're
wrong.
just deaf. Yeah.
And our ears are better because we have the #1 audio podcast of all time, bar none. #1.
Yeah.
I can't say bar none actually.
Why not? Well, why can you say the rest of that but not bar none?
I guess that doesn't make any sense. Mark, we have our phones out because we, as the #1 podcast in the world, did prepare a loose outline, but this is Bloom Pod. You can say what you want. You can do what you want, really.
Okay.
But can we
That's
start
dangerous.
I was about to say this is.
Can we actually start out here with these T-shirts? I would love to actually just break these down. And I would like for you to present them.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Ryan.
So
Super
we're recording
Review.
now. You didn't say anything.
Oh, we've been recording.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, we're going. We're dropping
I said
you
some
right
things
in
that I
there.
wasn't supposed to. Hopefully you'll cut those out, but
I'll cut it out.
Right.
we just have to say that to pretend that we cut something out.
Yeah.
We were fine.
I'm gonna, from the second that I sat down here for real, that's when we'll start.
I can kind of tell your tone changed a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is recording, Jake.
Switched up.
Well, we are professionals.
As you can tell by how we set up the room and everything.
Oh,
I love that cable just floating.
Well, the people can't see that. The
a fire
people see
hazard.
a shadowy.
Totally.
They see a shadowy backdrop, a tacky advertising, Bloom Audio, personal.
Yeah,
audio,
who do we
Pitch
work
Perfect.
for?
Shill Audio.
Yeah, Shill Audio.
Yeah. Mark, so graciously when we met him in the lobby, gifted us these T-shirts. Mark, I would like you to actually break down the design here.
Yes.
If we could start with that.
So these are Shill Audio shirts.
Yes.
Which,
Yes.
So you guys every once in a while talk about wanting to do merch.
Yeah.
I remembered that. And remember you guys, you haven't talked about Shill Audio in a while. I don't know if it's like a dead meme internally or what, but no, you still talk about it?
We
Okay.
actually use it a lot internally.
Okay.
We do use
Okay.
that a lot
Like,
internally.
I will always, I don't know, like something and just be like, this ad read is presented to you by Shill Audio.
Shill,
Just
yeah.
say it in the office rather than on
Yeah.
Well, that's our job as customer service. We
Yeah.
don't care about the hobby.
Right.
We're a business, Mark.
Everything's
We got
a
mouths
margin.
to feed.
No,
Andrew's kids need to go to the dentist.
So as someone who also enjoys, self-deprecating humor, I appreciate that aspect of you guys. The Shill Audio stuff. So I remember you guys did that. I actually, when you guys talked about it, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something like that, I had like started drafting up a Shill Audio shirt.
Yeah.
And I just didn't get very far. And then when we agreed that we were going to do this podcast together, I was like, all right, I got to actually do it. So I did it.
So now I've seen this one. You did one for Ducky Bloke. Are you like, you did that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you into like making these shirts? Or are you into like, are you printing them yourself?
I'm not printing them myself. Okay. No, I get them, go through Fourth Wall as a platform.
Because the screen print's like high quality.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah,
This is
no,
nice.
it's really
Yeah,
nice.
This is
not bad
like
at all.
really nice. What I appreciate, Mark, like little
That's
details.
classy.
You like that?
Let's just show the camera. There's a BA /
It's so nice.
Squig link logo on the bottom there.
The snake
Super
on
review.
the
That's a Super Review logo.
Yeah,
that's a super.
that's the superficial review.
Superficial
That's right.
reviews. We're with
right.
Mr. Superficial, which calling you Mr. Superficial is like kind of
When I
insane.
saw that, good morning, text.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Superficial. Dude,
CanJam
I
New York
died.
City, getting a good morning text. Good morning, Mr. Superficial. It's just like, what is life?
That killed me, dude.
But that's official, man. Like that's like a.
Yeah,
this is
it's real.
I just appreciate a well put together T-shirt, and this is one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're drinking the potion of Shill because we're
That's
on
right.
Bloom Pod.
Yeah. I love the hand reaching out to offer me that.
offering.
It's
Yeah.
for all of
Offering you
us.
the
It's
Shill.
for all of us. And
I was trying to
Mark-
think what's the icon for Shill, and it was like, here,
Yeah,
take
it's-
this.
Yeah, take
it's
this.
evil.
Listen to this. It's good.
deceptive.
It is kind of evil.
Deceptive.
Well, yeah, the snake oils. That's
Yeah.
that's what's going on here.
Not here at Bloom Audio. Oh, I'm so dumb. I just put together snake oil. I'm so
For real?
You didn't either.
I did, I swear. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. You don't, come on, you hear snake oil in this hobby like 20 times a day.
I guess I'm just upset I didn't think about
What
it.
do you hear more at CanJam, snake oil or Hotel California?
Bro, I knew you were going to say that.
Do you hear people listen to that all day?
Yes.
All the time, yeah.
Oh man,
Dude, someone...
It used to be worse. I think now it's starting to become a meme where people
Okay.
realize, like, all right, I can't do this.
a little
someone-
too self-aware.
Yeah. It's usually the geezers.
Okay.
Geezers
T8
usually like
users.
Which is fewer IEM people, but more IEM
Yeah,
people.
yeah. It's usually on the open back. It's usually the HD 800S. It's the guys that bring their own HD 800S and you hear Hotel.
Okay, so someone did that at 10:01 this morning.
Nah.
The second these doors came open.
For reals?
They brought in their own Sennheiser. They brought in their own Sennheiser open back, and we're listening to this Phantom here.
Okay.
And they were blasting the
Oh.
Star Wars Star Wars soundtrack. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
He only listened to Star Wars.
John
Phantom.
Williams. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I guess I don't know because I know that I don't know if John Williams did all the prequels and originals.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Was it Phantom Menace?
He was listening to Revenge of the Sith. We
Oh,
know
Revenge
it was Revenge of the Sith because like Andrew was like what is the one that he's listening to? And Compton was like Revenge of the Sith. And I'm like, how do you guys know?
No, Compton knew that in like 4
He knew it in
seconds.
like 4
was
seconds.
perfect.
This is
Yeah,
when
it's
they're
really-
fighting on Mustafar. Like,
Whoa.
I was like,
yeah, it was kind of like
that,
okay.
Yeah, it was like that.
I told you I don't watch movies. It was working with a bunch of guys that just talked about Star Wars all the time that also helps me realize I don't really care about movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's like
no.
that.
Like bad movie nerds.
It's just Star Wars fans, man.
Star Wars fans,
Which
are
I have no
tough.
problem with Star Wars fans, but they just have references
It's-
all
yeah.
day that I don't get, and maybe I should have.
It's kind of like hanging out with sports people all day long.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't watch sports, so I'm just hearing sports talk. And it's
You're not into sports either?
no, I am into sports.
He
but
is
it's-
he is
I-
the sports people. that he's
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
I can
okay.
usually read a room to where I'm like, I know this person is in sports. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of sports,
Yeah.
how about tonight? UFC 326.
So does it count as a sport? 'Cause
Absolutely.
People say if I ask me if I watch sports, I'm like, no, I just watch UFC.
oh, why would you say it doesn't count as a sport?
I don't know. It just feels different. It just feels like the audience crossover. I was like in the corner watching people beat the crap out of each other, and other people were talking with their dads about watching baseball. and stuff.
Yeah, I guess it is a different thing, but
is
it's more of like an art, if anything, than it is a sport.
Okay, I appreciate that.
It is.
You
I
don't-
know, but it's so.
I hate saying
it's
it.
more of an
Oh,
art
it's the
form.
worst thing to say ever. It's
know.
pretty much the worst thing to say about UFC is it's more like an art. But I mean,
It is kind of true.
I'm the biggest UFC noob. I'm like 8 months into my UFC journey.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I'm new.
Oh,
Last
okay.
summer.
Yeah, he's new.
Oh wow.
So the first fight I watched was who was it that was retired? It was his last fight, and he lost.
Poirier versus.
He
Holloway?
lost? Yeah.
Poirier lost. Yeah.
It was Dustin Poirier's last fight. Was actually my first.
It was my
fight.
bachelor party, right?
Yeah, it was for your bachelor party.
Yeah.
So that was how cool is that, by the way, for a bachelor party for UFC to fall on it?
Yeah,
Like,
we
that
just
was
it perfectly fell. I was like, wait, I'm gonna get all my friends to watch Poirier versus Holloway. It's,
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
Poirier's
So
last.
that's cool. So this will
Yeah.
be my second time seeing Holloway, which is fun. So this will actually be my first repeat fighter ever.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, here it is.
exciting.
Nice.
But I got into it then, and then I started. My girlfriend is like huge into. She does MMA and she loves
Oh, okay.
UFC. So now I've been hooked. But as the biggest UFC nerd or noob, I should say, I will gladly take the butt of saying it's like an art. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
there you
I'll
go.
sacrifice that for you
will
guys. so
bear
you
the
don't have to.
immeasurable weight.
How long?
It's a little cringe, but okay.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I can do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm still new.
Yeah.
I'm not claiming like that I'm
Right.
like the goat, but I do love it. I haven't missed a card since last summer. So
Yeah. What got you into UFC? Or maybe who
Um,
got you into UFC?
My aunt.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, probably in like 95, 96 or something like that, my family and I were visiting my aunt and uncle, and they just had UFC tapes. We're going to watch. So my whole family watching like the OG.
what was
What
was the number?
Yeah. Oh yeah. of
watching
course.
OG
Yeah.
hoist racers, and that's what got my mom into it. My mom loves UFC.
What?
Yeah, she's like watching this kind of unassuming looking dude in a
Yeah.
gi, just like getting beat up, and then the other
yeah.
guy taps out, and you're like,
Yeah,
whoa,
he
what's
was
going
filthy.
on?
He was filthy.
Was this before? Was Dana involved in it then?
Yeah, I think so. Wait,
What are
actually,
these
that's a good
numbered
question.
cards?
That's a
Is
good
this like
question.
UFC like what? That we're watching
Wow.
tapes of.
Oh, that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like literally 1, 2, and
Yeah,
3.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I
this
was
is,
like-
this is
Yeah.
like
That's like OG, man.
Yeah.
You've literally been into it since the birth of UFC.
Yep. So, well, I watched it then, and then like we had gotten one pay-per-view at one point. Back then, it was like on like satellite TV. Like,
oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
you have to go outside and turn the satellite. And then after that, like we didn't watch it very much because it was only pay-per-view. They weren't
Yeah.
it wasn't on TV anywhere.
Yeah.
And we lived out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then it was probably like I don't know, 15, almost 20 years ago that I got back into it.
Oh
Yeah.
okay. Oh wow.
Man, that's awesome.
Man, you've seen some eras. Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, who's your favorite fighter of all time?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I was saying before, like I try to not get too attached to fighters because I used to be really into BJ Penn.
Okay.
You know BJ Penn?
I don't.
Dude,
I don't.
that's a
Yeah.
prime you got to look up because he's like in GOAT conversations. Like real MMA fans would argue he's like a true GOAT.
True goat.
Like maybe Mount Rushmore
Okay.
More than like a GOAT, but definitely Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, to give you some like BJ Penn lore, he was a 155 fighter, lightweight, and then he came up to 170 to fight Matt Hughes, who was like unbeatable, unstoppable at the time. Beat him, and then he had a dispute with Dana White and just left.
Yeah.
As the champion at 170. And then he went and fought overseas at heavyweight.
Oh.
He didn't win, but he was like competitive.
He was,
Yeah.
And
Just
then-
had an issue with Dana, and that was it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Relationship ruined.
Well, then he came back later.
Okay.
and then he was GOAT again
was
for
probably-
155.
it was probably-
That money
fighter pay.
talks, man.
Yeah,
that money will
it
get
was
over any
legit.
dispute with
It was
Dana.
probably fighter pay.
Yeah. Dude, that is crazy, man. It is like, how do you feel about people that are like, oh, it's so violent, and they're
It
like
is.
against it?
It is. What's interesting too is that like people think that I think maybe the intuitive thing is that you'll get desensitized to violence by watching this, and like to some degree, I get desensitized to watching UFC fights,
Yeah.
right? Like that no longer makes me squeamish or anything.
Yeah.
But watching like a street fight video
Oh, it's
where some guy like hits his head on the concrete, I'm
oh,
like,
no.
it's like I feel like it's the opposite. It's like I know how.
Yeah.
That's like. Sorry to get dark, but like you can die like that.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
don't
yeah.
shoot that.
dude,
Absolutely.
Dude, the pickup and slams
Oh,
are
no.
it's just so bad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Would you say that at this point, though, you don't miss a card? Except tonight, because...
Yeah, for the most part, I watch pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to ask, too, Mark. We know you're into UFC. We know you're into audio.
Yeah.
But you just said you don't like movies.
No.
You don't watch TV shows.
No.
You don't like any other sports.
He doesn't play video games.
You don't play video games.
I used to once upon a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to play video games once upon a
I
time.
used to play a lot of video games.
What are we talking?
I mean, like, my favorite games are like fighting games. So, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2,
Whoa.
which came out in 1999. So, yeah.
On what device? What was the biggest device for you? You think the most used and abused gaming device?
My Dreamcast.
Whoa.
Sega Dreamcast. Which I've killed multiple Dreamcasts because I played so much Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It had an hour counter on the console that capped out at 100 hours, which I capped out in my first month. And I played it like with that intensity for about 10 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's levels to this.
That's crazy.
So anybody that button mashes in a fighting game, you would just absolutely piece up.
In that game in particular, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I actually worked with a guy one time that he he would talk about how good he was at a particular game. I think it was Mega Man. And I was like, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, we could play our entire lives. You will never beat me. And which he thought was a ridiculous thing to say. So one time we sat down and played 100 matches in a row, and I beat him.
100 times?
Yeah.
How do you physically endure 100 losses in a row? Like
Wait, yeah, that's actually kind of insane on
like,
their end.
like winning is like whatever. Like maybe you'll get bored after a while. Losing is like
That's grit,
that's
man.
a grit. Like I actually respect the guy who's going
grit.
through with that.
I was also letting him pick my team.
Oh man,
It's just insulting. That's so
bad.
funny, man.
That's bad.
You were an expert. You were the GOAT.
Well,
There's at least a small chance you were the greatest.
No. So there are levels to this. So
Yeah, I was about
as
to say.
confident as I was that he would never beat me, I am also will tell you like any tournament I've gone to.
Yeah.
I've gone to multiple tournaments, but like it's double elimination. I basically always go 0-2. Right? I just lose.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, there are levels.
It's like
There are
Smash
levels.
tournaments, right?
It's like
Yeah.
Smash.
You
Yeah.
like there's the skill gap is just
Yeah.
so huge.
It's funny how like those like niche things like Smash or like what the game you're talking about like those. It's funny when a video game attracts almost a fan base like we have like with the over obsession and like the attention to detail and like just how people like are. I mean, obviously people are seeing a perfect sound here, right? But it's like that like perfection of like to be the best at something like that. It's not like I know Matt is like generally good at video games, right? Like anytime like I've grown up playing video games with you, like you've always been better than me at like every video game, just about. I might have had a couple of, but like you were always better than me. There's some guys that just got it. Marty, like our other colleague in customer service, he's like a gamer. Like there's just guys like that like just get it. But then there's like what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like
there's
those
levels.
guys.
There's levels.
there's
It is just like unbelievable.
What's your
man.
game?
Oh boy.
Man, I don't even know at this point. I don't play much anymore. I think growing up, it was always sports games. Like I always,
okay,
I always
interesting.
just played a ton of sports games. I got really into Fortnite. I mean, I know that's like so Gen
okay.
Z, and like
I've played Fortnite with my nephew a couple of
yeah,
times.
yeah. I'm about to, like all of our audience is just eye rolling right now. But me
They are.
and Marty were like really into Fortnite. Like
They did like competitive, which was a bummer for me. Like I'd want to play with you guys, like sending you guys invites, like getting ghosted. Like, nah, we're training. They would say stupid stuff
it
like
was
that.
great.
Like,
1v1 90 turn. Yeah, it was bad. But like that was one of my favorite games ever because the peak of it was just so good. But
Okay,
I
nice.
played a lot of Halo growing up, Call of Duty.
I like Halo, OG Halo.
Yeah,
First one.
OG, yeah.
Pistol.
Yeah, I mean, like the anniversary on my
best.
brother's my like Windows laptop that had like 2 gigabytes of RAM and it's like
Yeah.
12 frames per second. We're like, this is the best game ever. It's like,
dude, I played the original Halo. Like when we were like kids, like kids,
Yeah.
and my mom's like best friend, who's always been like a second mom to us, basically. Like I would like go have a sleepover at her house. I'm like 5, you know. She would set up Halo and we would do split screen. And again, I'm like 5. I'm so excited like to be playing Halo,
it was
right?
crazy.
So she would like fall asleep. So she would spawn in. These are massive maps, right? A 1v1.
Blood Gulch.
She would spawn in. She would spawn in, and I would, as a 5-year-old, like look around the map to try to find her. Finally find her, kill her, and be like, "Wake up!" Because she had to press the button to respawn. Be like, oh, sorry. And fall back asleep. We would just play Halo. I would play Halo all night.
yeah,
Like,
all
I loved
night.
it.
Dude.
That's so much fun.
I remember whenever my brother would go out of town and I got to play either his 360 or when we went to my neighbor's house and they had the original Xbox and we were just like, holy crap, he actually got one. We would
Yeah.
just play there all day.
Yeah.
My mom was like, you guys better not be overusing your screen time over there.
Well, you got a screen time counter?
I went through an era when I was growing up where like I feel like through our church there was this big like revolution of like, okay, wait, we got to cap these kids on video games because they are just playing so many video games. And like my mom had
turn of the times.
It was like a screen counter for like a week, and then she was like, I think my children are lost to this. It was just like me on my Xbox just playing all day. It was crazy. Beating Assassin's Creeds in one day, and it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
you're 11 years old. Like, should this be happening?
Dude, because when you're like the video games that we have, like that we had when we were, 13, were like at the time you're like so realistic, so immersive,
Yeah.
and so addicting. Like it's just different than like like in the 90s, like video games then, like it's just a different thing. Like I'm playing Call of Duty and like the dopamine is unbelievable, and I'm with 4 of my best friends, and it's on a flat screen TV, and I'm like it's
Yeah.
so addictive.
Yeah, I can't imagine if I grew up in like Fortnite era.
Dude,
Dude. Well,
crazy.
and then they start making the games like to addict kids, like the
Man,
Fortnite
yeah.
thing, like maybe it's tin hat, but you can't tell me it's not designed to be addictive. It
my
is
gosh, yeah.
so hyper addictive.
Payouts, streaming opportunities, all
Yep.
this stuff. It was just like, I can have all this. Like, I can never leave my house and play video games and get paid for it.
It's like dopamine. It's just like the dopamine in these games they just feel different. So I think parents started to realize that like these are like man, my son only ever
Dude.
thinks about video games. Like
That's
that was
all he
it.
did.
Like that's how bad it was. I mean, I was the same way.
Yeah.
And sports games are bad too.
Yeah.
Because sports games are
Brain
like
rot.
competitive, and you're playing sports as a kid, and then like you go home and you just keep playing the sports, and it's just like it's bad, man. It's crazy. But I'll tell you what, my kids are gonna freaking do it. There's no doubt. I mean, of course. Like I don't know.
Because by the time we have kids, they're going to be playing something.
They're gonna
totally.
download the freaking games into their brain, and you're gonna like walk in there. There's no TV. There's no like PlayStation. They just got the chip in there. They're like, Dad, get out of here! Like I'm about to win.
It's the future of gaming. Huh?
Yeah, it's the future of gaming, folks. This is a gaming podcast after all.
Nice.
What was your so we're at CanJam, obviously.
Yeah, it's an audio show.
Let's transition a little bit here. This is an audio podcast after all.
Number 1 audio podcast, from
Yeah.
what I understand.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
right?
that's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
They
It's
say?
like, I think we say that every week.
If we could segue a little bit, how many CanJams do you think you've been to now? Lost count.
More than you, because you just started going last year, right?
This is my 4th.
Is your 4th? Mm-hmm. That's actually kind of a lot for, you've only been doing it for like a year or so, right? Wow.
You did Dallas, SoCal,
I did
City,
New
and now
York, SoCal, Dallas, now New York again.
So I was doing SoCal and New York for like 3, maybe 4 years in a row. What year is it? 26 now?
26,
Yeah.
So yeah, there was COVID, and then there was like 2021. I think they had a CanJam after COVID, but it was still like really okay.
Yeah.
And then 2022 is when I started going. So
Okay.
basically, I've been doing New York and SoCal since then.
How about your listens of the day today?
My listens of the day.
Best and worst listen.
Do you want me to say the worst,
Yeah.
bro?
This is Bloom Pod.
Bro.
You don't have to. You can just say something from our room.
I don't know if I actually I do have a worst. It might be in your room. I don't know. It wasn't in your room that I heard it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You don't have to. Hey, man,
Ooh.
this is
Oh,
Bloom
man,
Pod.
I'm
I mean,
interested. I'm interested.
You guys keep it real.
we do
I'll
keep it real.
Of course, yeah.
You're on this program.
Okay.
You're Mark Ryan. There's nothing you can't do.
I didn't like the Mezze Strada.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
okay.
like it.
Okay. Yeah.
Matt doesn't like it.
Yeah, I don't love
But
it.
what was interesting was hearing that. It kind of confirmed a lot of what I expect of Mezze. Unfortunately, like treble's a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went and also wanted to listen to their new IEM. The
We gotta check that out.
yeah.
Astro, yeah, we gotta check.
and it's
that
just
out.
like who's tuning these things? This is completely different and it's so much better.
Oh, it was good.
Oh, you
Yeah,
like that?
Astro
Good.
is solid.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
Astro
I
is
mean,
solid.
I was nervous.
What's it? Alba's really good. So I
Yeah.
should have.
I like it better than the Alba.
It's single dynamic, right?
Probably it's in the same shell, so it's pretty small and compact.
It's in the same shell as Alba.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
it looks like it's just made out of like a solid block of aluminum, so it's
Yeah.
just like
It's
super
all
clean.
gray.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
How about your best listen of the day?
Probably down to two things, and one of them. So my favorite thing that I've heard at CanJam is the Prisma Lumen.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I think I brought it in here. You listened to it.
Yeah, I listened to one song in the
Listen to one-
craziness.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'll get more time. I don't even know when. Are we trying to carry that? We probably can't.
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
You should. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
it's
Hope we
really
do.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess full disclosure, like Josh is a friend of mine,
Yeah.
and I've been supporting him. And when he came out with the IEM like 6 months ago, I was like, yeah, I'll support you by that, but wasn't sure exactly what to expect.
Oh.
Listen to it because he's out from Australia.
Yep.
He's in town for the show, which was cool. Hand delivered
Wow.
a Lumen to me a couple days
Wow,
ago,
good shipping right there.
and yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I was like, this is actually really, really freaking good. So
Yeah.
that is my favorite thing that I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
But it's haven't spent a week with it at home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who knows what impressions will be like after time. But that is a pretty standout thing for me. But apart from that, I actually really liked the Symphonium. Oh my gosh.
Zephyr.
Zenith.
Zenith?
Yeah.
Zenith,
Yeah. That was
It's on
really
our
good.
list for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's
We-
on the list.
that booth was slammed.
Slammed.
Like,
Yeah.
Insane.
hope it's better tomorrow because there's a
too.
couple of things over there we got to listen to. I would love to talk with them more.
How about you? Did you listen to much?
Dude, well, first, like, I'm hoping to get more listening tomorrow because usually we'll when we do our videos, like, it's about like Matty getting impressions and having conversations, and then usually like I'll listen. Like, I mean, my time will be probably half his, but or sometimes I'll switch it up. Like, if there's a product I'm really hyped for, then I'll just do the content on it. But
I gotta pull my notes.
yeah, today was just so insane. Like, we just want to make sure we like get content so that tomorrow's not like terrible. And like, we don't want to feel rushed tomorrow. Like, tomorrow would be more the day for me to listen. But I gotta say, a Hi-Fi Man or Hi-Fi for all Dahlia too.
Oh, okay, nice.
And I like Dahlia and Matt. They were talking about Perfect. I think Dahlia is like a true specialist, and this one was like way more like easy to listen to. Like,
It's way better.
this would be like their daily driver headphone. Dude, the bass was like
I told you.
it was like IEM bass.
I told you.
Which I'm like skeptical. Like, it feels like that's a gimmick you market at open back on, right?
Yeah.
IEM bass. But it was IEM
You
bass,
actually
and
felt it. Yeah.
it was like whoa. Like,
Yeah.
it was like it was a singular experience. Like, I'll just say, like, now, open back at a trade show. What are you gonna? Who knows,
Right.
right? I would
Right.
love to get it. Hopefully, maybe we can even get one at the office. I don't know. But-
He's getting us one.
yeah, of course he is,
Oh,
because he's
nice.
awesome. He's
Nice.
awesome, and we love him.
The best.
Yeah,
He's
Nick.
local to me, New York.
Yeah.
or San
Oh,
Francisco.
okay.
San Francisco, yeah.
So I loved. So that was like it was a singular experience, that bass, man, and I'm excited to get more listening now. Who knows what that bleeds into? And all I can say is it felt but it was exciting. It was weighty. I really loved it. That was like really a big one for me.
You went to his
Nice.
office, right?
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually built a headphone.
Yeah.
At his shop,
You built a headphone at his
Yeah.
shop.
Did you do a video on that or a short?
Yeah, I did like a review, and I just included like the
That's
build at
what
the
it
end
was.
of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It was your review. Yeah, because I was like, dude, how did I see that? Yeah, that was cool. That was
Dude,
really
that's
cool.
so
He's got a
sick.
nice shop. Nice office.
Yeah, very nice.
That's really
Very,
cool.
very nice.
I don't have a worse listen, not a cop out, because I would say it. But everything was. I didn't listen to much, and everything was good. And the new head of Mama tuning was great. Which I was like, thank you.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I was glad because they were like looking at me like, all right, like be honest, and it's like, no, I really do. I think it's better.
Now
like,
you're in the boat where it's like, I don't believe you.
I know, like whatever. Like I like completely tarnished myself. It's such a bummer. Like I think they're so nice and like awesome to be around. I think they get it. They're cool.
They're very cool.
It's just like I feel like this will never leave me.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt? Listen to the day. Your favorite listen today.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I know. It's a ZMF Testadero.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm on record saying.
Which first of all was somehow at the Linsell booth. James, of course, is like, of course we got one.
interesting.
Dude, talk
Okay.
about aura. I asked James, I'm like, so how'd you get this at your booth? He
Dude,
just
he
points down
literally-
at his name tag.
He puts his name tag and goes like this on camera. I have it on camera. It'll be in the video.
I was
Dude,
like,
it's so
I just
unreal.
got. Oh,
That was
like,
just
that was
like
awesome.
That was he literally gave you a look like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
I'm James Deaver.
Yeah, I'm James Deaver,
Of course
bro.
I have
And he's
Testadero.
That's epic.
he's so humble. Like probably
So
one
for
of the
him
best-
to do that,
for him to do that was like,
Yeah.
like finally you use your James
Yeah.
Deaver card.
Yeah.
He's been hiding his true power level.
No, literally. Yeah, I finally experienced his power level of over 9,000. I was like, holy crap.
You spent a long time with it too.
I did. I think I'm on record saying I think ZMFs usually always looks over sound, and I've always just kind of known them to be like beautiful headphones that I'm always like,
And great people.
Great people too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we had a ZMF Boca in for a while, and I never liked that. It just sounded hollow and weird. Atrium's like okay, like I guess like I'm not huge on that, but this one was like okay. Like
Okay.
this is really nice.
All right. Is it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very great bass rumble, awesome mid-range coloration, great treble detail. Vocals were awesome. I loved it.
All right.
Yeah, it felt more bass and vocals to me than Dahlia. I feel like Dahlia, I was like so high off Dahlia and went and listened to that like within 5 minutes, and like I would need to spend more. Again, hopefully, I don't know if we'd get another chance. Maybe I can listen to it more tomorrow.
We're getting one at our office.
Of course we are, dude.
Nice.
How do you like? Sometimes I miss like.
What's your name tag?
Sometimes I'm like, how do I miss these things? Like,
Dude.
it's just Matt. This is just what he does. Yeah, that's
Very
crazy,
nice.
man. I just want to know, like, do you have like specific test tracks for like when you're in a situation at CanJam?
Of course, you have to.
So of course you got your test tracks, right? But I actually have like a shortened test track
Yeah.
playlist for CanJam.
Right.
Of like I was curious to see like what your favorite test tracks are that you were just been listening to all day today.
It's basically probably 3 tracks.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
Can I guess the bands?
Yeah, I talk about them all the time. So
Men
probably.
I Trust and Cigarettes After Sex?
Yeah, that's 2 of them. Actually, Cigarettes After Sex is not that great of it. Well, it's a decent test track.
Okay.
It just sounds great. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
if I'm enjoying a headphone, I'm like, I want to see what Cigarettes
Yeah,
After Sex
dude,
sounds like.
That's what we
That's
do with
Mac
Mac
DeMarco.
DeMarco. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
okay, nice.
Mac DeMarco is like the easiest alley oop for like anyone. Like,
If it don't sound good with
Yeah,
Preoccupied
that's
by
true.
Mac DeMarco, I'm like, this
Yes,
is bad.
that's
Like,
true.
this
I think
is
it's like track
bad.
4 off Here Comes the Cowboy. If
Yeah.
Preoccupied by Mac DeMarco doesn't sound good, you've truly made a terrible
Yeah.
device. Like,
No.
there's no
Yeah,
no excuse.
No saving this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, Break for Lovers is a track by Men I Trust that
Okay.
in about 3 seconds I can know if
Yeah.
like I'm gonna hate a headphone.
Yeah.
And then mostly I just do kind of like treble tests because that's usually what like I'm okay with different colored tonalities and stuff like that as long as the treble isn't annoying. Yeah. So I listen to a couple of tracks that like test the annoyingness of treble.
Yeah.
Break for Lovers does that. It's also a tonality check for me, also a bass check.
Yeah.
So it's just like 5 seconds. I know that pretty well. Then I switch
Yeah.
over to little Nilüfer Yanya.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah,
Nilüfer Yanya?
Nilüfer Yanya. She's out of
Nilüfer
the
Yanya,
UK.
What kind
very-
of music?
God, I'm so bad with genres, but like
Dude,
I don't know.
Everyone is.
Just say alternative.
Indie
and
pop,
move on.
indie
pop, okay.
indie pop, but like kind of like with rock, kind of like almost dark vibes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah.
but her album's like recorded like pretty hot in the treble, so like it's on the edge. So if I'm listening to something that's pretty hot and then it goes too far over the edge, I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're really like paying attention to like trebles, like your biggest thing you
Yeah,
listen to.
well, that's like it's just like the quickest disqualifier
Yeah,
basically, and
yeah.
then once you've made it past the disqualifiers, then it's like okay,
Okay,
Yeah.
let me see what this does well. Like,
Yeah.
let me see what this works for.
yeah.
Wow, that's such
That's
an
my
interesting way
Fool
to do
Around
it.
by Strong Boy. Like I can tell like that
okay.
song is just it's hot and I'm like if I can't I'm out. Like I just
No.
That's so funny because I think probably all 3 of us would do it differently then. Because like I would want to know because you always start with "Is It True" by Tame Impala.
always. Yeah.
And why is that?
Just the bass replay for the most part because, and I listen to so much Tame that if it doesn't work with Tame, then I'm not going to.
Where do you go from there?
Then I'll go.
What's 1B?
Then I'll go to. It's starting to become Mac DeMarco more
Preoccupied,
often.
yeah.
Preoccupied.
I have it in my
I used to
reference
do.
tracks, too. It's so cute
for the
that we
first
share a
time-
reference
I know,
track.
isn't it? For the first time was a big one.
But that one's too much for me. With
it's-
that, the
yeah.
synth that's in that track becomes
Yeah.
like too much. Where like I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I get like kind of lost in it, and it's like almost distracting for a test track.
I always have to do male vocals and female vocals though. So then I
Yeah.
go to Fool Around by Strong Boy, and that one's like sibilants, vocals, everything. Just I kind of use that as my clean.
Yeah.
But is it true? Is it kind of like you said, like 10 seconds in, I can usually tell like, okay, this is just not. I can't.
Yeah, that's interesting. I layer mine by like the frequency response graph.
Okay.
So I start out with Close to You, Frank Ocean, which first of all I love that it's like a 90-second song and it's like
nice.
full production elements. So I'm like perfect. Like that's really cool. That's like a lot of like excitement is like I'm like okay, well how like engaging is this? I usually like something that's like pretty engaging. And then I would go to like Right to Sade for like more
Okay.
like
Yeah, that's
bass
nice.
guitar and then like her vocals and then from there I would go to like I want like immersion. Like I just think we're like it's funny like just listening to like the three different things because I want like something engaging, something pretty kind of honestly like in your face and like and I'm also looking like immersion. Like I'll shoot over to like the Oppenheimer soundtrack. Like what is that song? Can You Hear the Music? Like I just want I want to be like immersed. Like and that'll be like my like male. I got like male female vocals covered. I got like pretty much all like. Between those two songs, more of an electronic song, more of like a real instrument song. Like I kind of have that covered, and then go straight to like a soundtrack, and then just see like, okay, like where's this gonna take me, you know?
Yeah.
Which is like I love how like all three of us can listen to the same IEM, and like we're all assessing it for the first time and have totally different experiences based on how we assess it.
Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking about that as you were talking about that, like how much what you listen to influences. Like, I'm sure like someone, hears me go listen to freaking Break for Lovers for the 50th time. And like, he just doesn't like my headphone because it doesn't sound good with this stupid song.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
But also like, it just kind of reminds me, I don't think we talk enough about music.
Yep.
You guys do a good job of it, which I appreciate.
Thanks.
But there's a hard part about it, and that I think that I don't know, other people's music is cringe, and I don't mean that about.
You're 100% right.
I don't mean that about everybody else but me. I mean me too. For anybody
Yeah.
else, my music choices are cringe.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kind of like.
Except I do love Men I Trust and Cigarettes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I actually don't listen to
But I
Cigarettes
get
that
your
much.
You
point.
should check them out.
Yeah,
They're really
I know.
good, yeah.
I've played through their albums a few times, but they never stuck in my library.
Okay.
I'm not trying to change that.
It's good sleeping music, especially.
Okay.
It
Oh,
is. Dude, but your point is exactly right. I'm sorry, we cut you off.
You just
That
hear
was, like, a
someone's
great point.
Yeah, you hear music that people are into, it just resonates with them. You're like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah. Like that's just not
Like the
for
Star
me.
Wars music or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, not
Like,
that
dude,
there's anything
that-
wrong with Star Wars music, but
Yeah.
Sure, it's one of the great
literally.
composers, but still, it's
I'm
like
not gonna go in a corner and listen to Star Wars music. Yeah.
Yeah.
because I could never see myself listening to that.
Yeah.
And like the reference tracks, like are like the songs that you love, and like
Yeah.
of course, you have the best music taste of all time, right? Because it sounds the best to you.
Yep.
That is such an interesting point, and I guess that's why it's like important. Like when we always say like do not base like your don't blind buy because like you love Super Review and he said it was good. Like
Right.
cross examine. Like,
Unless you love
listen-
Break for Lovers as much as I do.
Unless you
Yeah.
love that song like that.
I do like that you, and I'd say HBB the most, you know their libraries. Like, we
Yes.
know what you listen to. We know what HBB listens
Okay, well,
to.
HBB. Sometimes it feels like he's reading a script.
Dude,
It does-
it's so funny. All right, when the levee
Plucks
breaks,
and
and then it's like,
springs.
here we go. When the levee breaks, dude.
Plucks
Let's
and
have one
pulls with a
every
5-string
time.
bass guitar.
Yeah, dude,
Every
I love
single
it.
time.
I love it so much.
Yeah, he is great.
He doesn't talk about No More as much as he used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
I love he goes Kendrick Lamar, GNX. Like,
Yeah.
we know, bro.
We know, bro.
Bonham, kick drums.
Yeah.
Bonham, the
Yep.
kick drums, and you put
Yep.
that same clip of like,
Dude, the bass guitar one is so
Yeah.
funny to
like
me.
when it's like it's always that's right
Dude,
at
I
that
love it.
slide. And like,
love
why is he
it.
doing this?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
like
Dude, I love it. So it's the most stock footage of all time. It's like the definition of stock footage. I love it.
what's
so
kind of
much.
fun is seeing where he's going to put it in the video.
I
Will it be in a
know.
tiny corner? Will it take over scene A, but all the other stuff's still in front? Will it be immersive and zoomed in, distorted?
Yeah.
Like, you never know. But hey, I'll tell you what, man, do not fix what ain't broken. That guy is kind of on top of the world a little bit. So it is just a wild thing. videos. And Andrew's like, Steve's face looks a little soft in this video. And like Andrew's like, all right, guys, so this is Portazo, $89 set punch on. It's like the GoPro thing. And I love his
The
rants.
most recent one, the Bear Dynamic one. He did the DT 220.
He didn't like it.
Well, it was
270, I
it's
think.
270.
I mean, maybe.
I forget all the naming conventions. It's so funny. I was watching it. I with YouTube Premium, I'll sometimes just put it in my pocket and just listen to it. But I see the title, "These headphones are garbage," and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a good one. And I'm like 7 minutes into the review, and I'm like, I don't think he really hates him that much. Like, it's kind of funny how he just goes on and like deviates to other things. He's like really trying to educate the viewer on like where he's listening to the music, and then all of a sudden there'll just be a tirade of like how bad the headphone is. Like, all right, the bass quality on this is just absolutely unacceptable. If I ever bought this with that, I was like, okay, all right, I'm starting to get it now.
I have to mention there have been a couple of IM reviews he does where he doesn't talk about the IM.
It is,
and then the video ends.
So, dude, the branded drivers is so funny.
That's what it'll be. It'll be like a new
okay.
hyped IM. He'll start talking about branded drivers, and then the video ends.
Wait,
what? I love him, man. I love him. I think, man, I wish he knew us.
I do too.
I wish he knew us. Have you ever had any interactions with HBB?
Yeah. We chat on Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I've chatted with him like in a professional manner of like he wants to buy something.
Okay.
It's very not like it's very professional rather than casual discourse. He's such a mystery to me in the hobby where I'm like, I don't know anything.
He is kind of mysterious.
Yeah.
He doesn't come to these events.
No. Do they don't do CanJams in Japan, right? I don't think there is
I
one.
mean, they have lots of audio
They have a
shows.
lot of audio-
but
They have tons
not
of audio
CanJam.
shows.
Yeah, not CanJam.
He at least doesn't mention going to audio shows.
He
at
says
least.
he don't like going to them. He said it in one video. He's like, yeah, I don't do it for like the the people.
Maybe if you go to like a boombox thing.
Yeah.
Boombox
Yo, you
event?
seen that that picture? Yo, dude.
the tee,
that
bro.
is
The muscle tee
HBB.
on.
That's Hawaii bad boy, bro.
That is Hawaii bad
boy, bro.
Oh man,
He looks
that's
like a
so
video
good.
game character, like a Street
literally.
Fighter.
Dude, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
That would be the Street Fighter character I picked every time.
Yeah.
Dude. In he actually would be a great Street Fighter. I'm just thinking about it loading up. It would actually be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would agree.
Can we get that in the thumbnail, please?
Can we get HBB as a Street Fighter in the thumbnail? That would be awesome. I love when we talk about it like you're talking to me editing the podcast. Can we get that in the thumbnail? Like, okay. It's Monday. I'm like... while we're talking about YouTube, I want to talk about the camera reviews and the Amazon Basics reviews. We got to get. I want to get I want to get into the OG.
Okay.
Were you like? Was it cameras first or Amazon first?
Oh, it was cameras first. Yeah.
It was cameras first.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So that's the thing. Like we were just saying, like but you're like into photography. Is that more video or photo?
I was only into photo.
Only into photo?
The video stuff was just like I was into the camera stuff, and then I was like, oh, I got video cameras now sitting around me. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Was it film or was it digital cameras or both?
Oh, just digital.
Just digital?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I'm really bad at consumable stuff.
Okay.
So like even in video games where you have like health packets or whatever, I'll just end the game with 500 of them because I don't want to use them.
Yeah.
So the same thing with film.
Yeah.
If I had rolls of film, I was like, I don't want to use the film. I just collect film or something.
That makes sense. So it was cameras first, just making videos, and you had all these cameras, and that's why you started doing it. But like, what? Like, I guess you're a big YouTube guy. You got to be, right?
I love YouTube.
You love
It's the
YouTube.
best. Like I said, I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. I just watch YouTube.
You watch
gotta
YouTube
have
a lot.
YouTube Premium, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course. YouTube
Yeah.
Premium's the best.
It is the best. Oh my
it's
god.
the
One of the
absolute best.
subscriptions you can't. I could discontinue my Netflix and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube Premium's one that I don't think I'm at a point now I could live without.
It's
I've
rough.
tried
It's rough.
because it's expensive.
It is, yeah.
It is really
Is it
expensive.
$18 a month?
Dude,
Something like that,
And
yeah.
I have YouTube TV. Why am I not getting it included?
That sucks.
Why am I
That
not getting
sucks.
it included?
I'm a YouTuber and I don't get it for free. I'm just like I'm making videos for you guys and I still have to pay for it.
You literally got the plaque and you don't got it, bro.
I know.
You gotta imagine you get the plaque, they throw you a bone, bro.
Like, all right, we'll do $8.99. All right, bro.
They give you a discount for having the 100K
Yeah.
plaque. That's so funny, man. When was I'm sorry, I'm just like trying to get into it, but were you feeling like a pop on like those? Because to be honest, I haven't done my research. I haven't looked too much into the camera and the Amazon YouTube accounts.
Oh, okay.
But were you getting like pops on there where you were like, whoa, like this is definitely something I want to pursue?
No, to be honest, like even the camera stuff, it got bigger than I think it got bigger after I stopped doing it. Like I feel like I
Was that
stopped.
bleed from Super Review?
No.
Okay.
Like it was actually interesting. The audiences have very little crossover.
Okay.
Just every once in a while, like I'll get someone that's like, "Did you do a YouTube channel like 10 years ago?" I'm like, or cameras? Like, yeah, I guess so.
They found it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But no, I just like I started. I think I just got kind of bored with the photography stuff.
Yeah.
There's actually a little bit of a story there. It's not that interesting, but I just got a little bit bored of it and kind of dropped doing it. And then I started doing the Super Review, and then I went back and I was like, this photography channel has like 20,000 subscribers, and I just dropped it. And I was like, I don't know if that was a good idea, but
Yeah. That's so crazy.
Wow, so you built a channel with 20K subs and then was just like, nah.
yeah.
Whoa.
Wow. But it was the photography aspect that made you want to walk away. It wasn't you loved the content creation part of it.
Yeah, I've always love content creation. So
Yeah.
like, I'm old. I got gray in my beard. But I've been publishing stuff like on the internet since I was in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I taught myself HTML. I was like making websites
Wow.
and GeoCities and stuff like that.
So you did make websites because because I like look at Squiglink and I'm like, and just your general aesthetic designs. I'm like, there's no way this dude wasn't either making websites or did something. I honestly figured your profession was something in design or something like that.
It has been in the past, yeah.
Okay.
Past lives.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it makes sense with these T-shirts looking.
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like I'm telling you, I can't get over this.
I know.
I can't
can't.
get over
That makes it look official.
Yeah, I just can't get over it. Like it's like, yeah, this is so.
You just
sick.
clearly have an eye, and I guess
Yeah.
that comes from photography.
That's what I'm
and
saying,
things like that.
and yeah, for sure, I love it. And then were the Amazon reviews all on the same channel? Like, I've just heard you mention you doing Amazon reviews, and it's just like, was it like a gimmick of like, check out this $40 product? Like, was it that kind of thing?
So it was all actually on Super Review. So the origin of Super Review channel was it was around the time that AirPods came out. So Apple dropped the
First AirPods, yeah.
Yep. And I was like, okay, I got to buy Bluetooth headphones now. I got to actually do this thing. And I was just really interested in trying a bunch of things, but I was also like a one headphone kind of guy. Like I had a pair of Grado SR80s for like 10 years.
There you go.
That
Yep,
was my only
Grado.
headphone. And
Grado mentioned.
yeah, I know. Shout out.
Yeah. That was Steve too. Steve was like, yeah, these are like my first headphones.
Yeah, I had them forever. That was my only headphone. And anytime I looked at another headphone, I was like, well, too bad. I already got a pair of headphones.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I know. Things changed.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, how do I make it so that it makes sense for me to just buy a bunch of Bluetooth headphones? Like, I'll just do YouTube reviews of headphones, and then I'll just do review of anything I buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
That was the pitch.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was mostly headphones, and you were just you're like a collector, like you're a tech guy, and you're a collector. Like you wanted to bring them on and try the differences, and that was always interesting to you.
Yeah, I guess so. I wanted a couple. There were a couple I had my eyes on.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't buy more than one unless I have an excuse. So I gave myself an excuse. But I was reviewing other things too. Like I reviewed like a Transformers toy that I bought. I reviewed a motorcycle seat that I bought. Like
I'm just thinking.
Reviewing a seat, it is comfortable on my butt.
It's on my YouTube channel. There's a video of me installing things on my motorcycle. Yeah. There's a video of me building a Super 73. Do you guys know the Super 73 like electric bicycle?
No, I don't.
I reviewed that. Yeah.
So what was it that made it fully switch to audio?
To audio, it was probably around like COVID time, and
Okay.
like, yeah, I don't know. It was just like at some point. So I mentioned I did photography before that. I mentioned that I did like motorcycles. I was really into motorcycles. So I kind of was like bouncing between hobbies for like 5 years at a time.
Yeah.
And about 5 years into the Super Review stuff, I was like, I'm going to get bored of this eventually. And what's going to be the next thing? And I was just like, I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick with audio. And I was like, just kind of leaned into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you have considered yourself an audiophile then?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have a loose definition of the term audiophile.
Yeah,
I know people
Yeah.
get particular about it, but yeah.
Matty we were just having
we
that
were
conversation the other day. He was like, "Am I an audiophile?" Like,
Having this
he was
existential moment.
like, what would Jake say? Because Caleb was like, Jake,
Caleb,
are you an
yeah.
audiophile? I'm like, yeah. And then Matt was like, okay, yeah, like I'm an audiophile. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, you're an audiophile.
Yeah.
Well, what's your hesitance there? Is it?
Yeah, I'm
don't-
curious as well. I was like, whatever, guys.
Like,
I didn't even
there are
entertain it.
multiple reasons why I could imagine somebody hesitating, but why?
Yeah,
why
I don't
him?
know. I think maybe I make it more intricate than it really needs to be. I
Yeah.
think my actual definition of an audiophile would be anybody that wants to make their music sound better. And in
Yeah.
that case, then I'm an audiophile.
Yeah.
But I think when I think of an audiophile, I think of somebody with and this is a very small minority of the hobby of just like an Elitech case with 600 cables in it. And like there was a guy here with a tip case where I was like,
Is it like that?
like you use all those? Like, do you really? I think Z Reviews got footage of it. He might put it in his video. It was like
It's just stupid.
it was crazy.
He had to 3D print the case.
Yeah. So it was like, it also got a little bit more like, if I wasn't in the industry, you know, what would that look like? You know, like
Well, yeah, then they asked that question. They said,
Yeah.
if you stopped working at Bloom, like, would you still
Like,
like
what
look
would
into
you
this
do?
stuff? Like, what would you do? It's like, well, at this point, there's no going back. Like, at this point, like, I'm not just gonna go back to like consumer audio
Yeah,
after this.
yeah.
Like I'm broken.
from one perspective, I'd be
I am.
absolutely
Yeah.
devastated I lost this job. And the other, I'd be like, I can go to CanJam without filming. I can listen to everything.
Yeah. I mean, I would. Nick. It was Nick from Hi Fi for All.
Yeah.
Like we randomly got into this earlier, where he was like, you know, a lot of people like love music, so they get gear to listen to their music, but audiophiles love gear, so there's music, so they can use their gear.
There's definitely an element of that.
Yeah.
And I think but I think it's both. I mean,
Yeah,
every
for sure.
audiophile loves music. That's like why we always talk. Like you were already saying it. Like, man, we don't talk about music enough. Like all we talk about is drivers and tunings and hype and
Yeah.
and tuning. Like it's just like. Like, man, like what are we even listening to? And then we're talking about how we listen to what we listen to, and what it's just like we all love music. Let's just get that out there.
Yeah.
But I think that like my personal thing has always been like, well, but I care at this point a little bit more probably than the average person about how it sounds, about sound quality or whatever you want to say, right?
Right.
Like you would just care, like like I guess I care a little bit more, like even in a consumer setting, like I just traveled with my dad. We went to spring training, and he still has the original AirPods, and he put those in and was watching a movie, and I was like on the Sennheiser Smart Control app EQing while like on the plane listening. Like I'm a nerd, like, and it's like there's nothing wrong about what either of us are doing, but like I guess of the two of us, I'm the audiophile. Like that's I don't know. It is funny how people have different, you know,
Interpretations of it. Yeah.
but it can go as deep as you want it to go.
I think I was getting super existential about it because I was like, oh, you know, like, yeah, it got into a rabbit hole of its own where I'm like, yeah, I don't know. That's funny.
That is funny. What do you think was the first moment on Super Review where like you realized like, because I mean at this point you haven't
Remember when we were talking about how the stands hold the microphone? Not anymore.
That's awesome. I can see the spike actually on my thing from when that happened.
Have fun editing that, editor.
It'll be fine, dude. It's fine. What I'm thinking about now is how I just changed my mic placement, and I'm just like, oh my gosh,
It's okay.
it's okay.
We're gonna be.
No one will notice.
We're the number one podcast in the world.
You used to do a punch in on somebody, punch back out. The mic's moved a little bit. Nobody notices.
No, we
Yeah.
just placed
That's
the
the
ad
move.
read there. Hey guys.
Or we just
there you go.
talk about it for 20 seconds.
you
So
go.
you know that's actually a problem we do have.
Yeah.
Is we talk about cutting something out, or we go, oh, we actually don't say that. Don't say that. Are you sure? Slack it to me. Tell me. And I go, oh yeah, okay.
Did we
Anyway,
tell
it just
someone?
happens, and then like people comment like, what were you
What were we
talking
talking
about? 4306. Like it is like.
They're like zooming into the reflection in your
I
glasses.
don't like. Yeah. Oh, they could. They probably could.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you were
man.
shooting 4K, they could.
Yeah.
We're cutting that out. We're cutting that out. We're cutting that out. Oh man. Obviously with
Dude, that was a nice pull.
that was a
really
good pull
nice
for only Andrew's listening right now, standing at his desk, shaking his head and smiling. He is. It is currently Wednesday. It is 2:00. Andrew DiMarcangelo is standing up at his desk, shaking his head no and smiling.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, I love
we
it.
love you, Andrew, and we love
do.
that you love the show. At this point, how did it feel, first of all, to hit 100K subscribers? That must have been like a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
It was nice. I don't think you mentioned it in any video.
No, I probably should have. I know like everybody, you know, hit 100K. It's like
always do the
send out
thank
some
you,
thank yous to your fans and stuff. And I don't know. I feel weird thanking people. I don't know.
Does it freak you out when you think about it a little bit?
No,
Doesn't freak you out?
no.
What about like at what point did you realize like that this is where it was going to go? And like was there a pivotal moment for you in at this point in Super Review being the most successful YouTube that you've done in years of content creation, or I guess the most successful piece of content you've done in years of content creation? At what point was it like, wow, this is like a little bit different than anything else? Like was there like a key moment for you?
Yeah, actually there was. It was. I went to Shenzhen International Audio Show.
Okay.
2 years ago, 2024, and being recognized by like people in Shenzhen. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
this is interesting.
Holy crap! Yeah.
There were actually my favorite moment wasn't even a guy that recognized me, but it was, so I do Super Review, also do Squig Link. I saw some guy that was like measuring headphones on the show floor. And I was like, I'm going to recruit this guy. So like using the translator app, typing in him, I was like, do you like post these things anywhere? And he's like, yes, the guy I work with, he connected with the creator of Squig Link, and I post them there. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I am the creator of Squig Link.
Dude, that must have been so trippy.
It was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, that made the entire and the trip was amazing otherwise, but like
What
that
year was
made
that?
it.
Dude,
I think it was 2024.
That's unbelievable.
Okay, so it was like about 2 years ago.
It's an unbelievable story.
Dude, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite show you've ever been to?
Oh, favorite show? I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Well, I was just asking. It seemed like that was like a big moment. Like, is that like do you just look back at that like
Oh, I
wow,
guess
like
so.
things like feel different after that?
Yeah, a little bit. There is like a little bit of a before and after. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's so cool. What about product wise? Like at this point, you're at a point which is pretty cool where people send you stuff and you get to listen to it all.
Yeah.
Your superficial reviews.
Indeed.
Is there what is like recently a product that you've been sent that you did not want to send back? Where you're like, oh, like this is nice. Is there anything that rings a bell?
That I didn't want to. I don't send almost anything back.
Well, yeah, but in terms of just like if you were, like,
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a tough question to put me on the spot on.
Dang.
Yeah, that's actually hard. I don't know. Like the last thing I got really excited about was the EH11.
Oh yes.
Which is like, it was funny. Actually.
How have we gone this long in the podcast? So I'll talk about the EH11,
seriously,
the single greatest audio product of all
So
time.
actually, to that point, it was kind of funny. Like it got sent to me, right? And then it's like a $30 headphone, and a lot of the things that get sent to me, I have to pay like the import tariff on it. It was like $25 import tariff. So I was like, I could have just bought this.
Yeah. Have you used your EH11 since your multiple videos on it?
Yeah, it just
You
sits
love
in my
that
living
thing.
room. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
you
my
do love
go-to.
that thing.
I got two go-tos in the living room.
Okay.
It's the EH11 and Shock's bone conduction headphones.
Dude, you love those.
Yeah.
Are those the most listened to
Yes.
IEM?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Easy.
Bloom-Pod's been played on there quite a bit, huh?
Oh yeah.
Dude.
On the BCs.
They got like 12 hours of battery life. I kill it at least, every 2 days. Yeah.
What's your like listening setup look? What's your listening setup look like? You got multiple?
I don't even know what I would say my listening set. I just usually just dap and sitting on the couch.
You don't got a DAC and an amp?
I do. I have at my desk, but I just don't spend much time at my desk. So I have a Element 2, I think.
Whoa. Mythical pool. Holy smokes. Wow. Okay.
But I don't like to talk about it because I like people that complain about those sorts of things to think that I just listen to music on my MacBook, which mostly I do, to be honest. But
Based, honestly.
Yeah.
You are a true believer in 3.5 into a MacBook.
the 3.5 is the best
Why?
because I use a MacBook. And I need to plug in. I need to go from listening to music on my DAB to listening to a YouTube video, listen to Bloom-Pod on my laptop.
I will say that's why I make the point of like if it comes in only 4.4, it's so cringe. Like that to me is just like
It's blowing my mind that a lot of things only come in 4.4.
I disagree. I think it's
Especially like the Moondrop Land 2 only comes in 4.4. It's like,
awesome.
are you for
dude,
real?
that's egregious.
Dude, it's so awesome.
It's so bad.
This is a $60 earphone, people. What are we doing?
Dude, that's so bad.
It's so awesome at the end of the day, though. It's so
It
awesome.
almost doesn't it almost feel like someone at Moondrop had a moment like, wait, it only comes in 4.4. They're like, we've made 100. Like, okay, ship it anyway. Like, I just send it. Just don't even acknowledge it. Like,
I think it kind of becomes a thing of like no normie is buying the Moondrop Land too. Like,
True.
I mean, this is not
Yeah.
getting put in any Tech Radar, Bloomberg, whatever like article about like best audiophile products.
but
like,
if you're in the market for the Moondrop lit, so I don't know, man.
Moondrop Land 2 buyers are deep. I think they're deep in it. Like I think they have a JM21 or they have one of those.
Okay, the JM21 is sick.
Yeah, Amazon DAPs that they have 800 Tri-Fi IEMs. That's in my mind what I think of a LAN 2 average enjoyer to be. There's a LAN 2 enjoyer right now that has that exact setup listing. Like,
I wonder. So the funny thing about that,
I am recognized.
the funny thing about that is getting a $60 IEM that only comes in 4/4 and then getting a different cable to put it in single-ended. That to me, like, when I think about that, I'm
Degeneracy at its
like, that
finest.
is degen. Like, that is so bad. Like, so that, like, I have like that point, but I don't know. It's separate things for me, I guess. Because I will say, man, like, it's like the placebo for sure, right? But when I'm like if we get like returns of like anything the audio and like I'm like plugging into my system, dude, I only ever put 4/4 on there.
Interesting.
Ever.
So I was
That's
going
the
to
only
ask,
one.
what percent 4/4 versus 3/5 are you?
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's just separate listening in my head. It's just separate. It's like separate.
But what's your
things.
percentage?
Interesting.
What is it?
Well, this is embarrassing.
This
but
is bad.
It's probably like 80-90% 4/4.
Dude, I was going to say 85% 4/4.
Yeah, we're so perfect.
Yeah, I know. We're so awesome.
Okay. Important question.
Okay.
Why?
Honestly, it's a really good. I actually.
I think if I answered, I might lose credit.
I think I'm gonna lose credit.
But I'm just gonna answer because
Go
we're
for
doing
it. Soundstage?
I feel no. See, I think that would really make me lose credit. Well, first of all, I mean, I guess like I can say power, but the real reason I'm gonna say it is because it feels better. It feels better. Like
Yeah.
I like that it's thicker.
So this is what
I
people
like that it's
say.
more sturdy.
And maybe it's just because I don't use my 4.4s enough, but every time I plug them in, it's like scratchier. It gets stuck in the thing.
It's
like you
funny.
pull like the
Dude, it's tight.
PA audio
It's tight.
ones, like you pull it out and like the connector gets stuck inside the DAP. And
Yeah, it's true.
You know what's so
It
funny?
happens.
When I plugged
I
in,
like that. I
plug-
like
yeah,
that.
no, I plugged in a 3.5 IEM today, and I was like, I kind of went in with more force than I think I would. Yeah, it's just like ingrained in my mind to do 4.4, and I was like, oh wait, that actually went in really
shoot your DAP across the room.
Dude, I think there are like videos on it. There's different sides on it, but like, dude, the reality is like I listen to 3.5 all the time. I only edit the podcast in 3.5, only ever.
Okay.
I only ever because
Well, yeah.
when I edit the podcast, I plug it straight into my
Right,
Mac,
right.
and I always edit the podcast in 3.5.
Right.
There's plenty of situations where I only listen to 3.5, but if I'm like listening to music or if I'm testing a new unit and there's options, I'll tell you what, on that Harrier that you gave us,
Yeah.
that thing that you put it in, of course you sent it to me, so I had 3.5. The first thing I did was take it off and go 4.4 on. Like if I'm listening to Analyze, I only go 4.4.
Well, you gave us the adapter with the Noobs on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You did.
I
So the
wrapped it
first
up.
thing I did, I was like,
Yeah,
there it is, hey, like, and I took the 3.5 right off.
We
and
took
put
it
the
right off.
4.4
We
on.
put the 4.4 on.
I haven't listened to it in 3.5. Just haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just one of those things.
Dude, it's the monkey neuron activation meme. It's like 4.4 neuron activation. Like perfect. I guess
Yeah.
I need 4.4. Yeah.
Okay.
It's-
It just kind of reminds me. We were talking about Xbox earlier. You were talking about original Xbox. Do you remember that those controllers had like the quick release?
Oh yeah.
And then like
Batteries?
no, like the last 8 inches of it would have like a quick release, so that if you tripped over the
Yeah.
cord,
It
it
would
would disconnect.
like,
I
immediately
was like,
do
why
that.
not just make it release from the console easily,
Yeah.
right? And it reminds me of that. It was just like you're just making, and then we would, you'd have Xbox controllers and people lost the connectors, and then
Yep.
you just have this useless thing. It's just like you're just making your life more complicated
yeah.
for no reason.
Do you think there's any
Kind
benefit?
of.
Do you think there's any benefit in having more headroom for EQ with 4.4?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you EQ a lot?
No, actually, I don't. I do. I play with EQ to kind of like analyze things and like understand them. I'm like, oh, I think this is the thing that's bothering me, and I'll use EQ to do that. And
Or you'll be like, if it had just this, like I did this and it made it really good.
right.
Yeah. That's where you use
That's
it.
how I use EQ.
Yeah.
But I don't, because I'm just using so many different headphones and so many different sources, and like matching the headphone to the EQ profile across all the different. It's pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I'm the same way. I'm more like when we get something like when we got Strata, like and like EQing like more mid bass, and we were like, okay, yeah, it's good. Like, but we had to EQ more mid bass. Why did it not come like this? Like,
Yeah.
that's like where we're like, man, sorry, Strata. I don't know. Whatever. We've talked about it before. Well, actually, we did get flack for saying bad things about Strava. I gave it like a 3.5 or a 4-star, and people were saying we trashed it. It's just one of those things. But
Generous.
I'm the same way, which I think that was why like X8 was like so cool though. X8 was so cool because like do you know about Lux and X8?
Oh, yeah, I heard you
That thing
talk
was an
about it.
AI
Yeah.
chat model where
Yeah.
you literally do it, but it's not a gimmick. Like it breaks
it
it
makes
down.
sense.
It's like perfect for me.
It makes
that for
sense.
me, like I would like love like
I'll say this about EQ. I don't even use it all the time. I just kind of like having it like accessible.
Yeah.
Like it's just like one of those things. Like I feel better having it just accessible in case I ever really need it. But I don't use it maybe as much as I.
But we
often
have
portray.
fun, and when you're listening for
yeah.
fun, like you'll like always like text us in Slack, like I had a 5 dB bass shelf and it's perfect. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, hi. Guest feature. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're recording like right
yeah,
now.
we're in it.
This is
Wow,
really interesting.
My that
was his sister.
That was my sister. Yeah,
nice.
yeah. She just got hired
About 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago. Yeah, and she's
Oh,
at
nice.
CanJam. Pretty crazy. Yeah, super
Nice.
cool. Her desk is right next to mine. It's so much fun. Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
crazy. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally
it
right
really
next
is.
to mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I think she's kind of like, okay, this is crazy. Of course. Man, what were we talking about? That's crazy.
Having
Luxon.
EQ. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you will, like, if you're listening, like, one of your favorite products, you're like, I had a 5 dB bass shelf and it's perfect. And we're like, okay, like, whatever.
New RX.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things that devices can do that will make EQ more interesting
Yeah.
for me. So like, just like a small thing that I noticed today. So Moondrop has a new version of their DAC dongle, which is not something I'll probably use, but it has DSP built into it, which is cool. But it also has a physical switch on the outside that turns it on and off, which just makes me so much more likely to use it because I might have an EQ profile for something, but I'm going to plug something else in that dongle DAC at some point.
Right.
I don't want to have to go into an app and disable my EQ. Like I would never do that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
So
like,
having a hardware switch for it, I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
that's the thing with like the EH11 that like when I play around with that EQ, it's like, okay, it's good, but like for $30 products, like it's kind of like too complicated to access and the app is like kind of like too glitchy to like love. And so I'm like,
yeah, that's a little jank.
well, like it's almost more or less just like impressive that this is like they're doing really cool things here. It's just not being executed like the best way. And also, this is a $30 on-ear Bluetooth headphone. Like, that's where it's like sick. I got the FIO app. I'm screwing around in there, but like, not really.
come on,
like,
bro.
yeah, come on. It's just cool though. It's impressive. Like the Luxon is cool. Like that is
It's when it's fun to use, it makes me more
Yes.
likely to use it. Like Element 4 is just so fun to use. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, how could I not be using this right now, bro?
that's like a big part. That was like a big when I did that video. I was like, this makes me want to EQ. Like I'm more on that side where like I'll like analyze something like, what if we added this or what if let's find that. Like that's usually where I'm at. But when I was playing around with this, I'm like, well, this like I got lost in like EQing in a way I never had before, and I got it. I was like, this is good because also it's really hard to EQ. Actually, it's actually really hard to
it's
do
really
it well,
hard. Yeah.
and I don't know how to do it well. So like
me
this,
neither.
I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Like you're better than me though. You're definitely better.
I
than me.
honestly, in my philosophy, if you have to add anything more than a bass shelf and a few treble tweaks, like it's like the headphone or IEM's probably not good.
Or not for you.
Yeah, or not. Or not.
Or but if it's not for you, then you know obviously it's bad because
Yeah.
you have a perfect.
But
ear.
here at Shill Audio, you should burn it in for 300 hours before we.
Oh yes! How could we? Man, we went this long without talking about
mention
burning.
burning, yeah.
Oh man, this is a little bit of a different Bloom Pod episode.
You usually talk about burning right away.
Yeah, we just break the ice.
Usually, just gotta break the ice. Talk about burning 4.4. Oh, cables. Oh, that's a big one. Gotta talk about upgrade cables, Mark. Mark, what's your favorite upgrade cable you own?
I don't have a go-to. Unfortunately, actually, true story. I don't have a go-to.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Sad.
What are your thoughts on upgrade cables, Mark? Let's just get into it.
I love a good upgrade cable.
Why?
If it feels nice, looks good. I want the right connectors. Here's the problem. Most like 2-pin connectors on cables are like too tall.
Yeah.
It's
actually,
annoying.
yeah. Actually,
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like preformed ear hooks. I want no ear hooks and I want a chin slider that works.
Whoa. Yeah. Well,
That's it.
okay. Of course. Dude, nobody in the office but us uses chin sliders. And
Oh, wow.
Can you believe
Dude,
that?
dude.
You
Wow.
use chin slider, right?
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Dude,
you
it's-
get a better
I-
seal.
Yeah.
It's one.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Obviously.
Dude, it's one of those things in the office where we start talking about. I have to tell Jake, like, dude, stop, because I'm gonna get mad. Like,
And
do they not buckle when they go for a drive?
I guess
like, what?
not.
Oh,
Come on.
I guess
this
not.
is getting clipped, and actually, I think I'm
You think
gonna
race
email
car
it.
drivers don't buckle up? They do.
Dude, I know.
I'm
I can't,
gonna
dude. I
eat-
can't. Oh my God.
I'm not slacking
Yes.
this. I am going to put this in a format where I'm sending it to everyone's email. This
yes,
will be
yeah.
professionally clipped
Please
and sent to
CC
the
me.
entire office.
Please CC me.
I'm just gonna send it to all.
Yeah, dude, I love chin.
Thank you for validating.
If you're not chin
us.
slidering, you're not doing it very serious. I don't think.
Dude, can I share?
Can I shake your hand?
Sure. How's it going?
Can we all hold hands? Can
Chin
we do this the
sliders.
rest of the episode?
3, 2, 1. Chin sliders.
Dude, can I have a devastating moment to share? I got my hands on a Viking Weave cable today, the once I left, and I went to use it, and there's no chin slider, and I was like, I'm about to fall to my knees. Like, I just realized my goat doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah. I was glazing that Meze, that new Meze IEM. You should see it. The Y split on it is like, you've seen like the forks of some of their headphones where it's got like that kind of like ornate looking
Yeah.
design. Like that's the Y split. So it's like literally like 2 inches across.
Oh, that's so cool.
But then that means there's no room for a chin slider. And I was like, oh, that's brutal.
We have this is bad, but we did a collab with Eltec where we had 3 Bloom X Eltec upgrade cables, right? And they're all like, we wanted it like, they're like budget cables, right?
This is so sad.
And I'll tell you what, the headphone ones, we have a silver one and a copper one. They're sweet, man. And they're actually so convenient for around the office for like, because we just have, there is just a jam of 1,000 headphones and cables. And so they're actually great. Like, where's the code cable? Where's the Sage cable? Like, because it's just like, I know that'll work. It's great. It feels good. But there is an IM cable. It's called Crimson. It's red. It's sexy.
Can we get live impressions?
Yeah, it's right there. It's on Valhalla. It's a beautiful cable. It's $200. I love it. There was no chin slider on the prototype. We, of course, that was our number one, probably only piece of feedback. Like, yeah, like, let's get the chin slider. Like, all right, yeah, like, we'll get the chin slider on there.
So they just don't like a chin slider or what?
Actually, Eric Chong actually told us, like, if you need a chin slider, then your ear tips are... He said something about the fact that, like,
your ear tips don't fit.
Your ear tips don't fit you right. Check out that cable.
This is like one time I went to...
I just handled that so poorly.
And I don't own it. We have a balloon cable. I don't own it because it doesn't have a chin slider.
Yeah, chin slider.
I won't get it. It's a nice cable. It's a really nice cable.
I went to London, and I don't know if you've ever been to England. They don't put ice in their drinks. Okay, and it was hot in the summer.
Yeah.
I went to a restaurant, and I asked for water. And I was like, can I get ice in it? And the waiter's like, it's not good with ice.
What?
Yeah.
What drink?
Water.
No, it's not.
I'm not even joking.
She says she actually declined you and said it's not good with ice.
Yeah.
And you didn't get ice.
What?
Oh, I got ice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
that's
fine. That's fine. I don't care if it sucks. I just want ice.
That's unbelievable.
Okay.
Isn't that a bummer, man? It's a nice feeling cable. It's beautiful.
Do you guys roadie rap?
I wish I did, but
You got a roadie rap.
I know. I've watched your video. I honestly kind of don't.
What do you mean? You just gotta. See, you do that.
It doesn't work
and, like,
that
it
way.
sits
for me.
nice.
It doesn't.
And then, like, there's no magic.
It never works for me.
It never
Mark.
works for me, dude. I feel
just
seen.
doesn't.
No, I feel seen.
This
in this
is how I do it.
I feel dumb that I can't do it.
Are you doing the?
No, I don't do that.
No. So I do.
Then
I
you're
do a wrap
basically doing
around
it.
and then I twist one and then wrap.
Oh, interesting.
And then
No, I don't
twist,
even do
and then
that.
wrap.
Oh,
And
interesting.
then twist, and it's usually pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, good
I
leg.
respect that. I respect. Good layup.
Now I'm scared.
All right, well now it's a competition.
That's right.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
You know they have the pizza box folding contests.
Yes.
They should have cable rolling
Dude,
contests.
in I
They
think I
probably
don't know
do.
if it's in Japan, but they have bed making contests.
Oh wow.
I'd actually.
Dude, I want to
For
get.
make- and
I
do-
want to get in those beds.
Dude, Mark,
my
you want to talk
God.
about there's levels? Dude, they have the whole thing, bro. It's the
Mine's gonna fold. Not good. It's not good.
Mark. Can I
That's
just
not bad.
say
That's
something?
not bad.
I think your rap was the worst. I'm gonna say
No, that's not true.
Then mine.
That
Pull it
mine's.
apart. Pull it apart.
Look at mine.
Ah,
It's
well,
coming
we
off
just
the
gotta-
top.
We can't pull it apart. Yeah, I mean, I just can't.
I think yours was. I actually do think yours was best. That was nice.
that was actually really good.
Yeah.
All right,
Yours looked
anyway,
good. I definitely don't think mine was.
Mark,
good.
there's a couple more things, dude. We've been going for a while, but like, I don't want it to end. I don't know how you feel.
I thought we were just getting started.
Oh, thank God.
I thought we were in the 4 hours.
I want to talk content creators
Okay.
because this is like a
Oh, no.
hub. Oh no,
Whoa.
Mark hates all the content creators.
Exposed.
Let's just let this.
Just talking about people that are real on a podcast is weird. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I
You guys do it all the time.
we do it
But you got-
all
yeah.
the
Yeah,
time.
we do it all the time.
But I think we have this weird thing where we think no one's listening.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's kind of like somehow, and then people
carried me through.
and then people go, "We love how real you are," and we're like, "Wow, yeah, you did hear that." It's like-
Oh, I forgot.
and then
you
like
were
next thing you know, Hedamame comments and it's a whole thing. But I don't know. I love going on the show floor and seeing like all the people that I watch all the time. And I think this is like I think CanJam specifically is like a really unique experience where like I don't know that like your favorite YouTubers are as accessible to anyone that's in any other genre of YouTube other than CanJam.
I
Would
don't
you
know.
agree?
I don't know. I don't go to other events. What are the other
Real.
what are the other hobby events?
I just got owned with Facts and Logic. I guess it's just like Matt, I'm tapping you.
Because that's the
just
only way we
died.
could say it, because we just don't have experience outside of other shows. Other than like, I went to Exponent, and like, there's just, I mean, I saw like Joe from Gadgetry Tech there, and I was like, this is cool. Like, I know him.
Yeah.
But like, other than that, there's probably content creators there that I didn't recognize.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that. But yeah, but at CanJam, it feels like
I guess I just like when I came, so like when I started like just over a year ago, like I was like big on, I love YouTube. So like the fact that like they did YouTube, like when I knew I was getting the job, like a month before, I was like stalking their YouTube, right?
What were you deep into before audio on YouTube?
Oh, dude. Movie reviews, movie analysis, video essays, a lot of podcasts, a ton of sports stuff, a ton of video game stuff. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
And now I'll get into like a crazy like crime documentary kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm all over the place. I love YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube Premium, big time.
So good.
Mostly movie analysis. I'm a movie.
We got to put a YouTube
freak.
Premium affiliate code or something in the description.
Seriously. Please.
If someone at YouTube is hearing this, because they do check.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, they
when
do
you post, they
moderations.
check. What are you checking?
What?
Whatever. And how does it take 5 seconds? Anyway, it's AI.
it's
That's the
it's just
question.
algorithm based. Yeah.
When I came to my first CanJam and I saw I was watching your videos. Like when I started, like I was like watching all your videos, and like that was like something I would look at like IEMs that we have, and I would look at like Super Review, Zgot, and it's like, oh, okay, like, and like that's like, but that's like a lot of like hearing how you guys talk about audio, hearing the jargon over and over again. I loved HPB. Like I'd watch the headphones show, like just hearing people talk about it, like that's how I learned about it. So I guess when I got to the first CanJam, I was like, oh, there he is. Like he's right there. Like, and it was like it feels like those larger than life moments, like when you meet these creators.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
what would you say like your experience is like as the creator, like how, I mean, just how, maybe this is just like a CanJam glaze, but like how freaking cool is this that like people come up to you and they do that? Like, what do you think?
It's cool. I think my favorite part about it is I'm kind of an introvert, so having people come up and talk to me is great because I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
And I get to talk. I enjoy talking with people, but
Yeah.
I will keep to myself and sit in a corner and be perfectly happy for days on end.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
So then does that get like draining then, like when it is like all the time?
I mean, not specifically people talking to me, but me being in any sort of social situation for
Right.
100%.
Yeah, like even like I do pink noise streams on Discord once a week, and it's like 2 hours. And by the time at the end of that 2 hours, I'm just like staring at a wall. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. That is
I
funny.
love lurking in there every once in a while, man.
I gotta find you.
I do
Yeah, I
pop
know.
in too.
I
We're
actually-
both lurking. I've never said a word in that
I
Discord.
actually-
I lurk. I'm in there.
I had a moment where I was like, what if I say that? He's like, yeah, you're this. I'm like, wait. He knows.
I'm lurking in there pretty hard. I do love it.
Yeah.
Do you type it all? Did you just don't
I
identify
think
yourself?
I think I've said a few things. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. What if I could identify you based on
It'd be-
what I know?
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. It would be pretty funny if you did.
Just
yeah.
call you out. I can change I think I can change people's usernames. So I just right click you and be
okay.
like, Matty DeFazio.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be perfect.
Sniped.
Yeah.
Who are I'm curious to know whose videos you look forward to every time in this hobby that you're watching. Who are some content creators you want to give love to that you watch?
I watch a lot of people.
I'm joking.
I mean, you know I do watch your stuff because I comment on your videos usually like day one.
Yeah, that is perfect.
So yeah, Bloom Pod I love. I mean, I think I've told you guys before, I love that you guys are doing a podcast. I've thought for a while that the audio world needs a podcast. And I was like, I'm not very good at this sort of thing, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I like the Darko Audio podcast, but he does it like once
every 6 months.
every 6 months. And he's also not quite into the sauce in the way that we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really appreciate that you guys are doing that. Headphone show stuff. I watch pretty much everything they publish. Love those guys.
They're the goods.
And then other stuff, to be honest, like I think part of also why I watch a lot of headphone show stuff is they do a lot of headphone stuff that I don't cover. And one thing that it kind of sucks about reviewing is I don't want to watch people talking about things that I haven't reviewed yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to influence me.
Yeah.
So like I'll see a bunch of videos popping up. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I don't have that product yet, or I'm not, ready to do my review. So I just won't watch it.
Wow.
And then, so I end up not watching a lot of stuff I want to watch.
So you're more, and then will you check it out after the fact?
Sometimes, yeah, if I remember, or like sometimes, yeah. I'll rewatch my own video and like be in the comments and stuff like that. And then YouTube's like, oh, this guy is interested in this headphone that he just reviewed.
Yeah.
So we'll push him all these videos. So then I'll watch it. But yeah, a lot of times I don't. Yeah.
That is funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I just had a total brain fart. This is so bad. Sorry, it's just been a long day, I guess. What were we talking about?
Your favorite YouTubers?
Oh, yeah, we were talking about. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to say, who are you watching YouTube outside of audio? Because you know
Outside
you're
of
a
audio?
YouTube guy. What's your big like genre or any like big channels you're into?
Oh my
You a
gosh.
tech guy?
A little bit of tech. I like MKBHD, I think is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like
Thank
he
you.
gets so much hate
my
for no
goat.
reason.
Yeah.
For what?
I don't
see
know.
it.
Like I see it because like I did a video where I was talking about lossless audio because it was kind of like he was talking on a podcast and he was kind of making he was making the point. He was like, no one can really hear the difference between lossless audio. I was like, that's actually right, and I thought it would be worthwhile doing a video. And then people just pop up haters. They're just like, oh, that guy sucks. Oh, he was speeding in a school zone one time. It's like, okay, yeah.
What?
Yeah, that argument's, dude, I see it all the time.
I watch every single MKBHD video. I don't know how I've never seen that. I listen to his podcast. I watch The Studio. I'm like a huge fan.
Yeah, anytime meet any hater, and that's the first thing that comes out of their mouth every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just haters.
That's so
it's literally
bizarre.
haters,
Just
yeah.
haters.
But anyway, so who
He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
Like legit, he is really good. Like in a way that I think a lot of people, especially that maybe aren't into content production, don't really get like how good he is.
Yeah.
At not just does good videography, makes his stuff look really nice, but what I really like about what he does and what I'm trying to bring some of it into the audio stuff, I'm just not nearly as good as he, but as like kind of contextualizing things and like putting like a story behind it. Like every product isn't just like, here's the new cell phone, the screen is this big and the battery lasts this long. It's like, here is how this company, what they're trying to do with this product. Here's how it
He always has
contextualizes
a
it.
thesis that you would never think
Yep.
of. That it's
Yeah,
like, oh man.
and it's super smart. It's like he's like business educated. Like
He's so smart.
he's good. He is good at that stuff.
He's good in his production quality, by the way.
yeah.
Is like, I know that like I always compare our stuff. That's like the standard to me. Because to me, I'm like, well, like we're doing audio reviews, but like this is all tech. We're doing tech reviews. Like this is especially like at DAC Amps and DAPs. Like this is a tech review channel. It is in some sense. And so I'm like, well, they're the best tech review channel of all time. So like it's insane to compare like the softness of our face in the camera to his $60,000 lenses that he uses. But like, I don't know. But like, I would like to get our videos like I've kind of fallen in love with the production side of making YouTube videos. And I love editing and like I've kind of like really taken a liking to that. So he inspires me a lot. And like I watch your videos, I'm just like, but then you see the behind the scenes and how many people are working on it. It's like I'm one man. Like it's just not gonna happen.
Well, you can go back to his early videos where he was just doing it in his college dorm with a box of Cheerios in the background. Like,
but who else? Speaking of YouTubers, who else? What are you watching?
who else do I watch a lot of? In the tech space, I can't think off the top of my head if there's really anyone else I watch. I just watch a lot of him.
Do you watch more like motorcycle, like coffee content? Like what else other than audio or tech?
So another interesting YouTube channel that maybe you guys would be interested in is Fortnite. It's a motorcycle content, but what's interesting about it is that they are kind of like you. Fortnite is like a retailer of gear, but their video content is like nothing about like the gear reviews or anything like that. It's just like doing interesting things with motorcycles.
Oh yeah, that is fun. Like vlog style.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. And their filmography is incredible. They just produced like a full length movie of them trying to break a world record driving around the world in like 19 days or something like that.
Wow,
on a motorcycle. Cool. Yeah.
How do you even do that?
I mean, it involves like shipping motorcycles across oceans and stuff like that. Although actually,
so you get to the end and then you ship it across.
In this case, because they were working with the manufacturer, the manufacturer had like a motorcycle prepared for them in like Turkey or something like that. They get on the motorcycle there, ride it to somewhere in India, hop off it, fly over to Singapore, and then hop on another motorcycle and continue. But anyway, they do really, really good content.
I love stuff like that. It's so much fun. It's so interesting.
Dude, it's
you think about the scale of like what goes into the meetings of like how are we going to ride a motorcycle across the world and document it. It's just like, how do people not know about YouTube? Like how do people not know like how intricate and how designed all these videos are, like and all the work that goes into this, like that movie companies would put in, or like that TV shows, like especially like James and like Survivor, like you see like, I mean, you can see that firsthand, like, so he knows like how much work goes into that, and like the same stuff is being put into all these massive YouTube channels. It's so
It's
interesting.
insane, yeah.
Where are you at in YouTube these days, by the way? Because I know you watch it.
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
I do. Yeah,
I
watch-
Bitcoin.
Yeah, a lot of
Dude,
Bitcoin.
crypto, bro.
No, actually, just Bitcoin.
Yeah, just
Does
Bitcoin.
that not count? Is Bit-
It's crypto, yeah, but I think crypto gets a blanketed term of XRP,
sure,
Ethereum, and that stuff. I think
yeah. You're a big Bitcoin maxi.
yeah, I guess so.
I think the crypto bros are more buying, selling a lot.
Yeah,
trading,
okay.
trading.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitcoin.
You're more hodl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
utility or anything. So
Yeah.
exit manuals.
Exit manual
really,
is so good.
He's
I don't know exit manual.
he is very. He's gonna blow up soon. Like
Okay.
it's getting to the point now where like every single video is kind of steamrolling, and it's like he's stepping away more from just doing videos on like Bitcoin 101 and more so doing like philosophy behind Bitcoin and macroeconomics, and so he's very interesting, and he does use. I think there's times where like AI can infiltrate videos where it's like, did you even need to use this, bro? Like, did you really? He uses it in a very interesting way where it helps storytell and picture.
Yes.
Like he uses.
He's very
He's
storytelling.
very good at storytelling, and it's like, oh wow, this is all really interesting. So
That's cool.
He's been my recent favorite. When I found
Would you
him,
say what his name was?
The exit manual.
manual.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
He's he's really entertaining to watch. But I do watch a good amount of audio content. I'd say it's
Dude,
probably
I don't actually know anyone that watches as much as you.
Yeah.
You are all over.
yeah. I actually think I saw a guy here. I really want to go up to him. His name's Bedrock Reviews.
Yeah, he's around.
He is around.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I don't know how many subscribers he has now. 2,000.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
Not enough.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah,
His content's really good.
I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because he's doing really well, and I like to watch a lot. He did a really great one on Sigma, the Questal Sigma
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I love
review,
that
and
thing.
that one was really good. He's
Yeah.
very technical to the point where I'm like, holy crap! Like, how are you? Like, you are so knee deep in this product. Like, it's really impressive. Yeah, his production's very good, and you could tell he's I think more similar to you. Like, you could tell he kind of started with camera stuff. I think. And,
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm actually not familiar with him
Dude,
at all.
I was watching his video on like you're overexposing S-Log 3, and I don't even know what that means. And I'm like, this is very interesting. Yeah, it seems like they are overexposing S-Log. I'm like,
You
why
suddenly
am I
have a very
watching this?
strong opinion on it.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I watching this? And it's like he does it in a way where it's like, oh, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
And he clearly knows a lot about every single subject he talks about. So it's like he's informing me. Like
Yeah.
more than I think I would
Yeah.
trust someone else. So
Wow.
he's been a recent one that I've really enjoyed watching.
Oh, that's cool.
But Precog's been now that he's posting steadily, it's like
Dude, thank
the
God.
best thing.
Precog's
Like,
sweet.
yeah,
It was cool to meet him today.
yeah.
'Cause I-
It was awesome.
Yeah. I love his stuff.
He's another one that I've seen at shows where I'm like, I want to introduce myself and I haven't. And I'm like, today was the perfect day. It was like,
I get weird where I like forget that like we're doing the same thing they do.
yeah.
And like when I see other creators, I'm like, I don't want to bug them, man.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna think I'm weird. Like who cares?
First time talking to Doug DMS, and I was like, I finally
I'm
got the chance
I'm
to
still
do it.
nervous to talk to DMS. Maybe
I
I'll see him
know.
tomorrow. Maybe not. If I do, I probably won't say hi.
He was the one that like really like I would go home from work and like
I love
watch
his stuff,
Yeah,
man.
I know. He really got me into it. He was
Yeah.
kind of the one. But I will say this is gonna be some glaze, so buckle up, folks.
Uh-oh.
But
I can hop right on.
This moment from last year at CanJam when you commented on my video, dude, you don't know what that did for me. Dude, that was probably the most like changing moment for me in this entire journey and YouTube creation. Like, I'm not joking. I worked all
This reaction is interesting.
I know. I worked all week on that video. I worked through the weekend, and I remember the exact moment I finally was published, and I was like, all right, it's good to go. And I was going on a hike with my now wife, and she was like, you've worked tirelessly on this video. Put your phone away because I know you're going to be checking every moment. And I was like, you're right. Like, she is right. I'm going to put away my phone and forget about it. And we finally finished the hike, and we went to my now brother-in-law's house. I'm like, I could sneak a quick look at YouTube Studio. And I looked, and I was like, oh, it's ranking really well. And then I saw featured comments, and I saw super review. And I remember my heart sank, and I turned off my phone and put it in my pocket. And I was like,
Walk back out from the bathroom like, yeah, what's up, guys?
I didn't even look at it. I was like, holy crap. I was like, that's terrifying. I was like, super
funny.
review, just watch that video. I don't even know what the comment is. Maybe I said something dumb in it. I'm not going to check it till the end of the day. And I finally checked it, and you were like, well, we got similar taste. I preferred Daybreak over Meta 2, and I also like the Symphonian Titan. I was like, my life's changed.
Daybreak
I
is better
put it
than
as
Meta.
my
It's a
Slack
good
status
take.
immediately. I said, Super Review knows me. I will never fail.
He knows us.
Dude, that was
I
unbelievable.
remember. I mean, obviously, you know, we love your content. I mean, I just told you, like, when I started in this hobby, like, watching your stuff, like, I learned a lot. Like, that, like, helped me get started. Which is helpful to me because this is my job. So I needed resources. Like, I got to get good.
Thanks for keeping me employed, Mark.
And I will say when
It
we
didn't work though because I made that 4.4 video.
yeah, I didn't comment on that one, or maybe I did. I don't know what I said. I think I said listen to this in 4.4 lol. So, like, I think I order farmed. I think I got a lot of likes on
nice,
that one.
nice.
video. I did order
Yes.
farm on that video.
But yeah, man, I remember when we started this podcast, we were like, we had no idea. I mean,
First episode bombed.
first episode was terrible, but like it was received well. Like now, looking back now, it's like, oh, that is so bad.
Yeah.
And
It
then
was
it was
received
like,
well internally. Externally, it was ranking last and like.
well, dude, but it's
Was
a
it 10 out of
different
10?
thing. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still our show will still rank.
I
10
love
out
that.
Of,
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
It'll still rank 10 out of 10, but we actually have a weird kick on day 2 with this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. Podcast is a different thing. We almost actually just don't even compare it to our normal videos.
Yeah.
But I remember that when we got the green light to do this podcast every week, and me and Matt were so excited.
Buzzing.
Like after week 2, 3, we're like, this is so much fun. Like we love this. Like I can't believe we're doing this. And then we're like, dude, we gotta have guests on. Like, dude, like, oh, we can get James. Like we know James. We work with James. And then we were
I
like,
watched that one.
yeah. Oh, dude, that was a huge deal.
That was a
I'm
huge deal for
I'm
us.
going into work that day, and now it's funny because like James
I
has become
know.
like our closest friend in the hobby, and like I was nervous, man. Like that was
Yeah,
a
I
big
was
deal.
tweaking.
But I remember, I'm telling you, man, weeks 2 or 3 doing it, we're like, dude, one day like we're gonna get Super Review on. Like that was like a big deal for us.
We talked about it internally all the time.
We're like, well, yeah, we're like by then, like
I was
know.
like, that'll be years down the line. Like, yeah,
yeah, I don't know. The podcast is being received well. We're really lucky. But
So what's next?
what's next for us?
Yeah.
At this point, I just wanna get everybody on.
More guests,
Yeah.
getting more. I want to get more internally. Get Steve on more often. We got to get Steve on more
Okay.
often on 3 because at this point, like me and Matt, like people love the dynamic, and that is Bloom Pod. But like we got to get Steve on here more. I want to
Yeah.
get Andrew on more.
Yeah,
Like, and
same.
Andrew, man, this is so funny because he talks about it all the time, so I can talk about it. But he came on an episode of Bloom Pod. And it's the worst ranking Bloom Pod episode of all time, which is so sad.
What'd you
Angie-
talk about?
We talked about Bloom, and like it was
His
more of
start.
like a business owner conversation. I think more than a conversation about the hobby. And looking back, I think I would love to like get him more on like a normal episode. We got a couple
Yeah.
things to talk about, like a couple new releases, and we get Andrew in. I think more stuff like that.
Yeah. Drop some hot takes, Andrew.
Dude.
That would like he's the king of hot takes.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
No.
Dude.
Well, it's not
There
just
you
that.
go.
It's
There's your
he's-
hook.
He's so strongly opinionated. So it's not just like a hot take. It's like,
And-
no, this is objectively right. This is how I feel, and this is what it is.
He will dunk on something I love, but unfortunately, he provides a good basis for it. I'm like, dang, I can't even really disagree with you. Dude, I will never forget, like, Supernova. I was like, man, I love this IEM. Oh, he's going to love it so much. Like, here you go, Andrew. He's like, not doing it for me. Don't really like it. I was like,
He was talking about the treble.
I was like, I'm going to die. It's like, I'm going to die right now.
oh man, Mark, this has been long. I want to wrap it up just like with like a heavy hitter
Sure.
for you,
Oh,
or maybe
uh-oh.
1 or 2.
Okay.
just heavy hitters.
All
okay.
right. I'll do my best.
If you, oh boy, this is fun. Well, how about let's start with this and then I'll end with the next one.
Mm-hmm.
What's one thing you think that's changed? You've been in this hobby at this point in the audio for over 6 or 7 years or whatever. It's
Yeah.
it's been longer, right?
Yeah, I started the YouTube channel in 2017.
There you go. So 9 years. Holy smokes.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think has been the biggest change in this hobby over your tenure in audiophilia?
The squigs.
Yeah.
I think just I mean, a lot of it comes from just the IEM world, but the customer base is just, I want to say, dare I say, more educated or more interested in like understanding why things sound the way that they sound,
Yeah.
rather than just talking off the top of their head,
Yeah.
which is fine. Like, in fact, I do that most of the time. But yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest thing that's changed. Yeah,
And you think it's a good thing?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously. I
Yeah.
mean, you're the guy.
I'm one of the guys. Crin's the guy. It's Crin's fault.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Crin
It
did
is
it.
Crin.
It is Crin's
Yeah.
fault, yeah.
Yeah, that is true, man.
I will
when I heard
say-
that, I couldn't believe that. I actually didn't know that. I just thought you were the guy.
No, it's Corinne.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense when you start to then watch Corinne's content and realize like it is old stuff. Like that's another guy we probably should have mentioned for YouTube. But
I
feel like
glaze Corinne in every single
But that's the
episode.
thing. It kind of goes without saying, and him being on the podcast would just be like, holy crap. That would be what's yeah.
That'll,
you go.
that, like, that's like,
That'll be your biggest episode.
that'll be the only episode. Like when
I think I'm done after that. Yeah, I think I'm done after that.
Oh man, dude, Bloom Pod final episode, cringe. Oh man, I gotta. So I guess then.
Oh wait, I want to say this to that
ahead,
point.
go ahead.
I actually feel like walking around the show, and I didn't get many years on. I didn't get ears on many things, so maybe this is why. But I feel like this is the first CanJam I was walking around where I was like, nothing's really terribly offensive in terms of being bad, and I feel like that's kind of, and to some point, it's not great because it's like you get a lot of similar sounding things,
Sure.
especially IEMs like.
Oh, dude, it's insane.
Like how I think I've heard this before. Like
I made a whole video on it.
yeah, like so to the point there is that, which is
Yeah.
kind of a bummer. But at the same time, it's like it's kind of good. Like we're not hearing terribly awful things because, like you said, like the customer base is educated enough to the point where it's like, all right, bro, like you ain't fooling me anymore with this. Like maybe a few years ago, but now, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What and we can close with this. And first of all, dude, thank you. You've been so
Yeah, dude,
gracious with your
thank you
time.
so
I mean,
much.
I don't know how long we've been going because it's too far away, but this is like madness, and it's hot in here, and it was CanJam, and we're all tired. So first of all, thank you.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Oh yeah, dude.
This is a lot of fun.
This is a lot of fun. I hope we do it again.
Yeah.
But I want to end with this.
Okay.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
we should get an end of. We should review the tacos for the end.
Oh, we can get, well, I just there's one more question I want to hear
Yeah,
from him,
yeah.
and then we can do it. I don't care. Then we can live stream UFC and turn it into a 6-hour podcast for all I care. If you could tell someone who's brand new to this hobby one thing, what would you tell them?
Just listen to stuff and follow what you like. I don't know. That's it. Yeah.
Shoot.
Quit listening to people like me.
And this is where Mark announces his retirement. Super
Mark
Review
just
is
walked away
dead.
from the hobby.
Super Review is dead.
Thumbnail.
All right, let's.
like what you like. Don't worry if other people don't like it. Like that's just a common thing that people get. They second guess their own preferences. It's like yeah. I mean,
It's toxic.
it's in every hobby. It's not just
Yeah.
photography.
Yeah.
You get a lot of people like just trying to like looking for confirmation of their preferences and like it's like and just enjoy it. Don't worry about it.
That's right, baby. It's personal audio. It should be personal to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. It's personal audio should be personal to you.
Well, I mean, there's a sign right behind you that says personal audio.
oh, is there really? Oh, this is presented by Bloom Audio.
By the way, guys, CanJam discount. Everything's 15% off.
Oh, wow.
None of this is real.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
That's true?
Yeah,
Literally
that's true.
everything's
Dang.
15% off.
I guess exceptions apply. I put it in my Head 5 post.
To what?
Blah, blah.
I heard you guys have some pretty good giveaways too.
Yeah.
The giveaways
I think
today
it's-
were bonkers.
Like,
Well, let me see if I can tell you what the giveaways are.
okay.
A DX180, a DX270, a Valhalla, a Monarch Mark IV, and then there's a fifth one. What is the fifth one? The fifth one is it's some sort of desktop source
We
amp, but I
talked
don't know what
about
it
it.
is.
You talking
But,
about-
oh, is it the Luxon?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay, nice. Nice.
What's really funny is our giveaway is literally just the Bloom Pod drinking game biggest offenders, which is kind of
All
it's
the products we
insane
talk
that it
about
worked
all
out
the
like that
time.
because we have nothing to do with the giveaway. It's
Oh,
insane that
that's
like
awesome.
when we found out about the giveaway, we're like, this is insane, and we're like so dumb, like, wow, this is the best giveaway ever. Like, it kind of is though. I think it kind of is.
100%.
We're giving away Valhalla tomorrow.
That's pretty epic.
It's so insane.
Yeah.
You can enter.
No, I can't. I can't enter. I would feel so bad if I won something for free.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it'd be just awful. All right, let's spank a quick little taco review.
Okay.
I got 2 carne asadas, so that's the only thing I can talk about. So I'm going to claim it.
Okay.
And you got the pork one,
I got 2 of the porks
and then carne asada.
and 1 carne asada.
I'm most interested about yours because you in San Fran, they got to be pretty popping.
He said, yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, these were really good though. These are like flavor bombs. Like the tacos in like at a typical taqueria, they follow maybe a little bit more of a formula. These are a little bit more editorial.
It
They were
didn't
good.
feel, the steak didn't feel authentic. The steak felt like American steak. Like it
Yeah, it
felt,
felt different.
which was interesting to me. It was seasoned in a way that was different.
Yeah. I kind of noticed that too.
When I
a
got
little
steak heavy bites, I was like, I've never had a taco
Yeah.
like this only because like it's usually like the crappy like the taco
Right.
seasoning.
Where's my
is, like-
McCormick taco? This doesn't taste like a McCormick taco.
bit. Yeah.
So it's like it's that or it's authentic, and this was like a steakhouse steak. Like that's what it tasted like, which was freaking cool.
It was
though.
good. It was very good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
What was the best one?
I mean, if I were to go back and just get one, I would probably get the adobada. Yeah, that was really good.
Adobada.
Which it seemed like it was basically the same thing as what we would call al pastor. So it's like a marinated
that's
pork
what I thought.
on like the spit with the pineapple.
That
yeah,
was sick.
yeah.
Are we doing score ratings on this?
Dude, I'm giving it 5 stars. Dude, it was freaking good. I'm getting it tomorrow. I'm going back tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
I love tacos though. What about Mark? Mark, you're a tougher critic. Let's talk about it. Why
I
do you hate audio?
thought those were better tacos than all of the pizza I'd had.
Oh,
Yeah, honestly, Jersey pizza is better than New York City.
Oh,
I'm
gonna say-
dude, you
I'm
know
not
that.
co-signing that because I've never eaten pizza in Jersey.
When
but
we have you, we're gonna.
for
get
the
you
record,
some-
yeah, just
Yeah,
don't.
it is
I'm just
good.
saying, don't hate me. I
There's
didn't say
good
that.
pizza in New Jersey,
People can
bro.
hate us for that. I genuinely
care.
don't care
The
because
New York, New Jersey thing, people are gonna hate us anyway because we're always inside Jersey.
you know want to know why that's true though? Because New York City rent's too expensive, so all the people from New York City just come to New Jersey and create their own pizza shop, and they still sell just as much.
Interesting.
Like
Interesting.
that.
Yeah, it was such a random pool.
One pizza
You've been
shop-
waiting for that.
One pizza shop owner told me that. I was like, you have just I was like, I'm saying that now on repeat.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm going with the 4-star. I don't think the guac was as good as I was expecting.
Yeah, the guac wasn't the strongest part.
Yeah.
But the flavors were strong. The whole like the combination.
It was it was very good, but I really had my hopes up for the guac, and I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
It was a little saucy. Where I want guac that's
yeah.
like you need a
Chunky
spoon and like
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Or you could eat with
I
a
got
fork.
no guac, so I'm glad
that's
to
right.
hear the guac wasn't any good.
Did you notice you said, I want no guac on my taco? She's like, you can tell them. And then you said you wanted chips. She's like, with guac?
That was interesting.
I didn't even think of that.
That was interesting.
Oh, that is so
That was
funny.
interesting.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't even think I thought about it in the moment, but that is actually
That I
good.
didn't even recognize. That's so funny.
You would think. What if I said yes? That would have broke her brain, huh? I should have said yes. Yes. No. Yes with the chips, not on the taco. Like, okay, weirdo. That would have been awesome. Oh man, dude, I think we gotta call it.
All right.
I think there's only one way to end this episode. Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Peace,
Peace,
Noobs.
Noobs.
Epic sauce.